Hi, welcome to another 5-minute session, and this time it will be the last built-in Blender texture, which means the white noise texture. So I press Shift A, go to Texture and select White Noise Texture. The white noise texture is a little bit strange, so I take the UV to the vector and the value to the surface, and all we see right now is white. But you can see when I scroll, you get some black and white here, and the same if I go to the color. While I'm scrolling, I get some color in here, but as soon as I stop, it's like white. So how does this work? Well, every new number that comes in here, or a range of number, like in this case a vector, will give a new random value out. So it's a random generator that we use this white noise texture for. However, to be able to see these numbers, you need to make a bigger area with exactly the same input. But if you do that, then you can see that you get the same value out. And we will give you, or I will give you, a few examples here. So if I just take Shift A and go to Converter, Vector Math, and put this in here, I can change that to, for instance, snap. As you might remember from before, snap can give a new increment value when we change these. So if I put it to 0.1 here, you get a new value out every 0.1 step. And since UV here is from 0 to 1, that will be 1/10 of 1, so to say. So we have 10 rows here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we only have it in this direction, but I can of course change it in this direction as well to get it as I want in both the Y and in the X direction. And we get random values out. We can control these in a way, even if it's random, because we can use 4-dimension. And when we use 4-dimension, we get this seed value here. We have that in most of the textures that we can select different dimensions. So 1 dimension, you get 1 color in, because that is only no X or Y, it's just a number in. But with 2-dimension, you get an X and a Y. And when you have 3-dimension, you get an X and Y and a Z. So then you have 3 numbers in. But with 4 numbers, then you have a freedom to play with this. And when you change this seed, you then can get new random values. So you don't get the same random values every time. So that is how it works. And as soon as you have something that is the same here in some area, you then get this out. So let's say that we do like this, that we can take the UV, we can take a separate XYZ like this, and we can then, we can do like this. We can take UV, Shift A, and we can take Shift A, go to Converter and Vector Math, and in this we select then Subtract. If I can find that one. We take a multiply, you know this by now. Subtract with 0.5 to get it in the center. Multiply with 2 to get the 0 from -1 to 1. And in this case we can use the length here, like this, and then we get different values out if I use 1D here, but I can then use snap here. So I use snap like that, and then we get circles in different random colors like this. So this is also a way you can do it. So you can, as long as some of the values are the same in an area, you can see the result in the white noise texture and play with these parameters or dimensions if you want to have the freedom to change things as well. But that's how white noise texture works. And now my 5 minutes has gone. So I just say bye for now and see you tomorrow.